previous video, we have discussed why communication skills are necessary, why we need to develop them. In this video, we will see how can we develop them. If you have not seen the previous video, you can watch it out. The link is in the description box. Hi, Namaste. Welcome back to Learn with Gowthami channel. So, now you have decided to develop your communication skills, but how can you do it? First of all, the words you speak comes into consideration. You need to speak words that are convinced by the listener to hear. You need to use polite words. You need to speak in such a way that the listener must be able to understand you. Many of them learn a lot of vocabulary and use them while communicating, which is not understandable by the other person. Then what is the need? Use simple language that is understandable, that convinces the other person. If you are not good at it, develop it, practice it. You can see awesome results. If you master the skill of communication, everything in your life is going to change. You would see drastic changes in your life. You need to be very careful with the vocabulary or the words that you use. You need to choose such words that impress others. You need to be confident enough. If you are good at communication skills, automatically your confidence is going to increase. You would look confident. Your confidence will be shown up in your face. No one can underestimate you. Being good at communication is entirely different from being good in speaking English. Communication is a skill and English is a language. Both are different and you should not combine them. Both of them can be learned. But communication is an art, more than a language. Try to come out of this misconception. Everyone thinks that if you are good at speaking English, then only you are going to be a good communicator. No, it's not like that. You may be good at your communication skills even if you don't know English. Many of the people who know English, who are fluent in English, but they are not good at their communication skills. Communication works for those who works for communication. You need to pay for it. Nothing comes for free. You need to put your hard work. You need to pay your hard work in order to gain communication in return. Without putting any efforts, you cannot master the skill of communication. You need to work upon it daily. Allot some time to work on communication. I have told you so many times, speak in front of the mirror. Make it a habit, and while doing it, record it if possible. So that after you have spoken or after you have communicated, what you are going to do is that you are going to see it to yourself again. Then you will be able to know whether you are good at communication or not. How? Communication involves body language. How you use your hands. How are you sitting? How are you standing? Where are you looking? What are you thinking? Everything matters. Coming to the tone of voice, you must maintain a moderate speed. You must maintain a moderate pace while speaking. That is understandable. You should not be too fast or too slow, which looks awkward. You must speak with a limited voice that the other person is able to hear. It should not be like you are speaking to yourself. You must maintain a volume that others can listen and understand. You must maintain the quality in your speech, the usage of words, the tone, the pitch at which you are speaking. Everything matters. Try to work on it. It gets better when you start speaking, when you practice it. You will be comfortable only when you come out of your comfort zone. You must come out of your comfort zone, speak in front of the mirror, record yourself, see to yourself and practice it daily. And as you are practicing, it is going to be comfortable to you. You are going to accept it. You are going to develop this skill. Next, coming to body language. During communication, a lot is dependent on your body language. You need to smile whenever necessary. It is not that you need to laugh every time or you need to grin every time, which looks so awkward to the speaker. They may think that she is like this. She laughs every time without any reason. I think she is mad. You don't want to get that right. You must catch a good impression. Just a smile. Whenever you greet someone, hi, how are you? That is how you need to give a positive and a warm smile. In order to practice it every day, you can simply say good morning or good night to your parents with a warm smile. Next, the way you use your hands. You should not fold your hands like this. It is not at all good. It gives an impression that you are not interested in this conversation. So, while communicating, never fold your hands but use your hands. If you are describing anything, try to use your hands. And there is a tip. If you use your hands while speaking, your brain automatically generates words. Try this out. Fold your hands and try to speak. Use your hands. Make movements with your hands whenever necessary and try to speak. It makes a lot much difference. Without knowingly, communication is a skill that is developed inside us. We need to train ourselves, and in order to master it, we need to work hard. The way you nod your head whenever necessary. The way you look also is a part of communication. You should not break eye contact with a person with whom you are communicating. If you are in a seminar hall and giving speech, then you need to look around. If you are speaking or communicating with a single person, then you need to look at them. Look into their eyes. Speaking to one person, then you need to look at their eyes. You should not break the eye contact. If someone interrupts us while speaking to them, don't suddenly turn like this. Slowly you need to turn. If you suddenly break the eye contact, then he will think that she is much more interested to go instead of listening what I am saying. Sit straight whenever you are communicating or stand straight. Don't lean. Don't slouch. Slouching is something that says that you are not interested. Don't move too much. If you move too much, then it will not look good. If someone is calling you from the back, turn completely and then answer them. You should not answer them like this. Only your head and your eyes at the back side, you are speaking from here, tells that you are not at all interested to speak to them. Turn completely. Put complete focus on them and start communicating. If my child comes crawling to me and behaves in such a way that it needs my attention, but I neglect it and do my own work, or if I only do like this, what will she think? She thinks that my mother is not interested to speak to me, right? But if I completely turn to her and put a lot of focus on her and I am listening with her, speaking to her, giving a smile on my face, then what she will do, what she will feel excited, she will feel very happy, right? That is the case with elder people also. Not only in case of child, not only in case of a baby. How old a person is not necessary. Every person needs that attention. Every person wants to make good conversations. So completely put your focus and don't break eye contact. Be confident and develop your communication. Whenever you are communicating, make sure that you are not in a hurry. You should not give an impression to the speaker that you are not interested. You must listen to each and every word that the speaker is saying. You should not have background voice in your head like, hey, complete it fast. Yeah, I need to go. I have so much work. I don't have any time to speak to you. It should not be the case. You need to calm down. You need to settle your brain. You need to tell to your brain that someone has come to tell you something. You need to focus on that. First of all, you need to listen what they are saying. Then I can do the other work. If you are in a hurry, tell them that I am not in a position to talk to you. Let us meet once again. It's better to avoid the communication if you are not interested. In order to do communication effectively, your complete focus should be on the communication itself. You need to bring out the skill that you have learned all these years. You need to make sure that you are listening very keenly. You need to speak out only when you understand the concept. Otherwise, ask them once again. Think twice. If you are not sure about it, think twice. Think twice and then respond. Take your emotions into control. Don't let them show on your face. Your face easily reflects it. Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you in a hurry? Everything will be reflecting on your face every time. You may not be noticing it. Go in front of the mirror when you are very angry and speak. Go in front of the mirror when you are very happy and speak. Go in front of the mirror when you are shy and speak. Go in front of the mirror when you are confident enough and speak. You will definitely find change. Our emotions should not handle us. We must handle our emotions. I'm not saying to hide our emotions, but we must be capable of communicating in such a way that our emotions should not interrupt our communication. I hope you understand. One more thing that you need to practice in order to improve in your communication skills is that whenever you are communicating with anyone, don't interrupt them in the middle. This is a very bad practice that I have seen in everywhere. If someone is speaking, suddenly someone interrupts them and they start speaking. It is a very bad thing. They feel bad. We must give importance to their feelings and their emotions also. What recognition do we expect from people? That is what the other person is going to expect from us, right? They also need attention. Every time we think that we must speak a lot. That is not good. Be a better listener also. Listen well. Pay attention to them. It is one of the tip. After you grab the attention of the person, you need to give more time to the other person to speak. That is how a person will be impressed. If you only speak, I think so it's not going to work out. Communication is a two-way process. It is not a one-way process that you only speak the whole day and the other person is just going to look at you like this. Right? How silly it is. I hope after listening this, you must be able to understand how to develop your communication skills. Work on them, practice them. Eventually, you will master them. You are going to do wonders in your life if you are good at your communication skills. So start practicing. Start communicating. While you are practicing English daily, practice how to communicate also. If you don't prioritize your life, somebody else is going to take the grip of your life, which is not a good thing. You need to communicate in such a way that you are commanding. You are able to convince the other person. Other person should not convince you every time. You should not feel shy. You should not feel less confident. You should be confident enough and speak out whatever you feel. You must be able to express your feelings. In order to do so, you need to work out of your communication skills. If you truly believe that you want to do it, you must do it. You need to do it. Then do it. Start doing it right from today, right from now. Put aside English. If you don't want to learn English, you want to master only communication skills. Master communicating in your own language. There is nothing wrong. English is just a medium of communication. English is just a language. You can be good in Telugu. You can be good in Hindi. You want to master your communication skill in your own language. That's perfectly all right. It is not wrong. Instead of wasting your time, start now. Improve your communication skills. That is going to improve the value of your life in return. Get the best gift to your life. You must give yourself the best gift. Have a good day. Let me know the other issues and problems that you are facing while speaking English. Spread the knowledge. Let us meet in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.